treat them. But I think if I gave you a quiz on it, it would just be like the same stuff. So I don't think we need to do that. I'm looking over a few possibilities for our last chapter. What I've been thinking about doing is just kind of looking at a bunch of different experiments that people have done and trying to review and analyze those. And it may be that we don't have another book chapter before we finish up here.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
I kind of figured you would do
Hey,
that.
can I have
Check it out.
the charger?
It's crazy, right?
But I will keep you guys as posted as you can be on that. You'll have today and tomorrow to finish these. Honestly, it'll only take you one day. We can have a little fun tomorrow and celebrate finishing up a unit here. And on Monday, I'll have something ready for you guys as far as
Dude, he made a new video like
experiments to
4
do
months ago.
going down the stretch of the year. I'm hoping we won't do more
What?
book stuff or
Shut
full
up.
unit stuff. Which I imagine is welcome for you guys. So.
They're at 12.
Yesterday, a
Not
couple
10.
people told me they couldn't access the Psychology Today part of their Beautiful Mind notes. All you guys need to know here is the difference between hallucinations and delusions. Go ahead, Susie.
Hallucinations or delusions, like, I don't know, just like,
Oh, Oreo?
I think you said that.
Did you get-
hallucinations would be this
Give any left?
roommate, and then Reese, and that other guy.
I would have given you one. Dude, is this working?
No, a delusion would be like
It's probably
when he like looked into like the glass cup or whatever and picked it up, and then like when he pictured that shape in the guy's tie. he didn't-
That might be, I would say a
What?
delusion, we're really talking about something that somebody believes. So for example,
But
the
did you
roommate
donate
could be
blood?
both a hallucination and a delusion.
Okay.
Well, go ahead, Liam.
I thought you just took them. Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah. Well, at first it was true because they did bring him in once, but then he had the delusion that he was doing spy research for them.
Like a delusion that he was like getting watched all the time by the
Yeah.
Russians.
Yeah, I think you could explain
What is
hallucination
that?
and delusion with the same example. Seeing his roommate, the actual
What is that?
visual
Shit.
seeing his roommate is the hallucination. He thinks that he's seeing something that is not there. That's hallucination. A delusion is the belief that that roommate exists, right? So delusion, you're talking about a belief. Hallucination, you're talking about while it's actually happening. Delusion would be the aftermath of the hallucination.
Smells.
Right? How you explain
And I
or
got red
justify that
chocolate.
hallucination. So if somebody calls you delusional, they're not saying like you're seeing stuff. They're saying you believe something that isn't true. Right? If you're hallucinatory, is that the word? Hallucinatory? Somebody can look that up for me. I'm gonna say
Hallucinogen.
hallucinatory. You guys can make fun of me later.
Sounds
If you're hallucinatory, you are literally in the act of seeing things that are not there. Okay? So I could be hallucinating and deluded at the same time, or delusional at the same time. Somebody with schizophrenia most likely has both of these symptoms. Right? Delusions help us explain hallucinations.
It is hallucinatory.
Hallucinatory.
Yeah.
Nice. A little win. Small victory for me there. Appreciate it, Tate.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Anyway,
Good for you.
kind of a cool case study
That
today.
was
The
a small
case study
victory
is
that you
on
didn't
children
fucking
with
touch me.
hyperactive disorder or hyperkinesis, and they talk about some different treatments used for a particular disorder. One thing that I would encourage people to think about while they do their reading today is how many different therapies could be used for the same disorder. In the reading that you guys will do today, they'll talk about how some people use medical drugs to treat ADHD, and some people just talk it out through psychoanalysis or free association.
You like Lil Xan?
And some people might change somebody's
You like
diet.
Trippy Red?
One of the things we forget a lot is that food,
You
like drugs,
Joji?
that it alters your chemical balance. So changing your diet can sometimes have a really big impact on your brain function. Like we say, everything psychological is simultaneously biological. So you change your biology, you change your psychology at the same time. Anyway, I'll let you guys get to that, and if you have any more comments, questions on the movie, now would be a good time for those. Berkeley? Oh, the difference between positive and negative symptoms? Okay, yep. Let me just scroll up for a second. So this is a lot like, the difference between positive and negative symptoms are a lot like, positive and negative when we talked about conditioning. A positive symptom is something that's being added. So a hallucination is a positive symptom. An example of a negative symptom might be losing your ability to communicate clearly with other people. Or if you have a negative symptom, something's being taken away. Right? Positive symptom, something's new is happening. Negative symptom, something is going away. So it's an addition subtraction thing.
Can you scroll on the bottom?
Yep, that'd be terrific. If you guys want to hand those in today, I'll get you.
Can you just do it online then?
You can do it online.
Okay.
too.
Because that's what I was doing it on.
That'd be fine.
What, so we can do it on
Yeah,
paper or
so you
online?
can do it either way.
Wait. I don't want to do that.
Yep, if you did one.
What would be
you
one
don't
of his
need to do
delusions
the
then?
other. I'm sorry, chapter 17, notes are up, psychological treatments.
So then, what
They
would,
follow chapter 16 on psychological disorders.
I'm finishing the other symptoms.
Okay.
what strategies or treatments eventually work for John?
Yeah, I can-
What treatments work is induced seizures and taking his medicine.
Yeah,
You were
but
doing something?
no, it didn't because it turned him into a shell.
You didn't do last year?
What?
It turned him into a shell of a human being.
Into political parties?
No, it's like towards the end of the movie when he's not taking his like pills and stuff.
I didn't
What?
think it was a specific unit.
He was taking his pills, he just wasn't paying attention to them. They showed up anyways.
But we didn't do a specific unit on.
Or he stopped taking his pills and learned to ignore them. He just
I agree,
stopped
like,
listening to them.
I really like
Like, cause he figured out that they weren't real and he just stopped listening to them.
trying to define
Cause like at the
what it
end,
means to be
his friend was there, but except he was like, I can't talk to you anymore. You're not real. You don't exist. And then he stopped talking to him forever.
We had the election last year too.
Like that one guy at the very end, he was like, the dude was like, John.
We did.
And then he ignored him until one of his students was like, what? What are you doing? And then he was like, oh, you're,
That was, yeah, that's a great scene.
yeah.
Or like, I feel like with the kid, I feel like by himself he's realizing if he's going through hallucination or not when he first comes up to him by feeding him the sandwich. Except the sandwich disappeared. If he didn't eat the sandwich, I would have been risky. You know? It would have been like,
That was funny.
can you see this guy?
It was
But,
funny when he
what
was
would it
like,
be,
"Are you hungry?"
Be one of his
My wife
delusions.
likes mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Mr. McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
I almost called you Mr. Right. What would be one of his delusions then?
Maybe his low ability to empathize with people, or his low ability to communicate well with people could be.
I believe his
Oh, I'm
roommate
sorry.
was
No,
Charlie.
I was talking about negative symptoms.
Yeah.
Sorry. Delusions would just be, well, all of these things are hallucinations while he sees them, but they're delusions afterwards when he believes in them. So
So-
at the end of the movie, I would say he's still hallucinatory, but he's no longer delusional. Because he sees Parcher, his roommate, and the roommate's niece, but he doesn't believe that they're real. So he's still hallucinating, but he knows that he's hallucinating. So if I'm on drugs and I start seeing stuff, but I know I'm on drugs and it's not really there, I'm not delusional. I'm not like thinking stuff is real that isn't real. I'm just hallucinatory.
Right? Yeah, that is right.
It's pretty hard to hallucinate without being delusional.
Yeah, but he calls him his niece, but it's not actually his niece.
No, it's his roommate's niece. It was his,
I
his,
thought it was his
sister.
roommate's daughter. And
No,
he
his
called
sister.
him
His
uncle.
sister died in a car
And
accident.
again, it's not a real person.
Yeah, I know.
It's a figment of
His sister
imagination.
died in a car accident.
Yeah, it's supposed to be his roommate's niece.
At some point, I was like, are they going to put a twist in here and make his wife Abby real too?
Are they gonna what?
Throw a twist in and make the
No,
wife
because he had a
Abby real?
kid.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah,
how?
later on, but like,
Yeah, but I mean that's the whole idea of schizophrenia is that like you have no grip on what is real.
Wait, Jerry?
Like the kid, you could if someone can imagine,
That's sad.
you know, a wife, they can imagine that wife
Yeah, I was
getting
gonna say, is
pregnant
it
and
going to
having.
like a final scene like he's alone in this room and there's nobody actually there?
Yeah.
The interesting thing about his hallucinations are that his characters never got old. That's helpful.
Yeah, that's how he told the
Right.
niece
That's
was
kinda-
fake.
Yeah.
It's like she should not be 6 still
Right.
or 10 or however
Right.
she was.
She's like when they're
like Hallie's
It's like
explanation
when he
better
was,
about
when he almost drowned his
the-
baby and
the
then he
pigeons
stopped the
not
car and was
moving.
like,
Charles.
she doesn't get
Charles.
old. She doesn't get old. She
he's
can't
like
be
he's
real."
like Charles is watching him. No, they put a chemical in my bloodstream. I can see his cloaking
That's delusional.
device. Yeah,
Yeah.
Right. That's-
I can see through his cloaking device because the chemicals they put in my bloodstream. Like, God, poor John.
Then he just got old and had a weird walk.
Yeah, he walked really weird.
John Nash, my main guy. Favorite John Nash.
That's
Pushed
my
his desk
favorite.
out of a window by himself for no reason.
Elise.
Slammed
Yeah,
his,
just
slammed his
face
head.
into the window.
Yeah, and then just pushed his desk out the window.
They
And
died
then
in
there's other people be like,
Yeah, what are you doing there, buddy?
Oh. Him and his wife died in a car accident.
Who?
John Nash and his wife.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That's how they
They died
died?
in a car accident.
Jesus, I thought you were so old.
Yeah.
John Nash died in a car accident. I thought he was that
Nash,
old.
86, and his 82-year-old wife were killed in when their taxi crashed in New Jersey. I did, because I did a report on them. Cunts.
You said you barely knew anything about him still. You did a report.
just
No,
because you did a
no.
report doesn't mean you
I-
know about the
I-
guy.
If you
I
have
knew-
to study this man, you should at least know a little bit.
I know his
no.
life history and stuff. I just didn't know what the hell game
He didn't
theory
say
was
he
and
got
ready to
an A
start.
on the report.
Yeah,
He said
he
did a
did
report.
it.
Turnpike tragedy. Did we get to see the taxi? Why the fuck?
No.
Is there a recording of the crash?
Anybody ever heard of the
Jesus.
Fuck.
Wow.
Sad ending to us, man.
Dumb ending. Infinity War Aftermath? Dude, there's a flippin' Aftermath comic? Flippin' Silver Surfer?
Yes. Ew.
Silver Surfer's grody.
All of them are. What are they called? The Fantastic.
What? Fantastic Four?